Yes, Tyler.
I just think that sometimes these meetings get a little off schedule because Tori chimes in with some stuff that maybe can be brought up personally through Slack. So if you could tell Tori to keep the meetings as efficient as possible, that would be great.
You are creating the worst kind of hell imaginable. But yes, Tori, how can I help you?
Yeah, thank you. I saw Tyler shit in the women's restroom in the office here, and he just left it, and he walked out.
Like, on the floor?
No, it was in the toilet, but he did leave that stinky log in there.
Then how did you know it was him?
Because I watched him.
In the women's
My
bathroom?
cubicle is right next to the women's bathroom entrance.
Yes, Tyler.
How does he know that I shit in the toilet in the women's bathroom? That implies that he must have been in there.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of getting at.
You periscoped the entire thing.
Please raise your hand if you need to talk. Yes, Tori.
You periscoped the entire thing.
Yes, Tyler.
I didn't use Periscope. I am not 14. I used an Instagram Reel.
That sucks. Yes, Tori.
Let's get on with the show.
Yes, please. I'm not entertaining this bit anymore. Yeah, what? What do you need, Tyler?
I think we should get started with the show.
Yes, that's what Tori just said, you undermining Hello, and welcome on back to Baseless Claims, our casual conversational comedy podcast. My name is Tay, the teacher of this Zoom call.
My name is Tori, gainfully employed Thompson.
My name is Tyler. Hold on, let me just check the topic sheet to see what my name is. Oh no, the topic sheet's gone. Oh.
Hold on, I'm checking on my end. I'm checking. Fuck. Where'd it go?
No, I was gonna have a name, but the Tyler topic sheet gone. Matheson.
We're gonna do my bit first to kind of offset the bullying that I'm going to receive later in the show. This is now an educational podcast show that's a Zoom call, where you have to raise your hand to talk, and we're gonna do a lesson in U.S. history to the best of my knowledge.
Okay.
So, do you have any? Yes, Tori?
Yeah, thank you. Why'd you delete the topic sheet?
That's not relevant to the topic at hand right now. Yes, Tyler?
Well, we wouldn't know what the topic at hand is because you deleted the topic sheet.
Okay. So back in 1770, yes, Tyler.
I would just like the rest of the class to know that I can see your screens are still on, and I just saw Tori vape. So if everyone could please turn off their cameras while the teacher is speaking, that would be great. Thank you.
Yes, Tori?
No one said I couldn't vape. I didn't know this was a dork class.
Yeah, I can completely understand your point of view. God damn it. Yes, Tyler?
I just wanted to say that if we can't vape inside of school, we should treat Zoom like school, so we cannot vape inside of Zoom.
Kick this fucking nerd out.
But if you want that kind of rule set, Tyler, you have a lightsaber in your Zoom call window, and that's classified as a weapon. And you have a weapon, and schools have zero tolerance parties or zero
tolerance parties.
Yeah, okay, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Zero tolerance policies. So the SWAT team is on their way. Yes, Tyler.
Tori draws pictures of guns in his notebook.
That's pretty incriminating. Yes, Tori?
They're really good, though.
Okay, that's less incriminating. Tyler, the only way for you to redeem yourself is to draw hentai in your notebook now.
Teacher?
Yes.
Can we get on with the lesson, please? My mom really values my education, and I want to make sure I get into a good college. And with this year, school's being closed, so I have to learn via Zoom. Tori is underage and drinking a beer right now, also.
That is iced tea.
I'm 23. I didn't do so hot.
Could we please get on with the lesson plan?
Yes. Okay, so you see, back in 1770 whatever, there's this really cool thing called the Boston Tea Party. Yes, Tyler.
Is this going to be on the final test?
Of course it's going to be on the final test.
Okay.
Anyway, so the Boston Tea... Yes, Tori?
Can I leave? This shit kind of sucks.
What, do you think you have something better to do than my class?
Yeah?
Yeah, you're probably right. Yes, Tyler.
Tori said a swear word. That's supposed to go into the naughty jar.
Cool teachers call class early and let us have fun. Be a cool teacher.
Now, Tori, I will only excuse you from from this class if you promise to stream on Twitch your epic Fortnite wins.
Fuck yeah. You know I fucking will.
All right, and scene. We're done with that bit.
Man,
please.
teachers have to live through that now.
Yeah, that sucks.
They
Like,
sure do.
Can you imagine being a teacher and like people just rate? Imagine, because there's always a fucking nerd in every class who's like color coding their notes and like raising their hand just fucking feverishly always. Is this going to be on the test? Will it be a curved grading scale?
I do love the memes of like the white girl taking notes in class, and like it's just this like beautiful calligraphy with like shading and everything. The topic is like American slavery.
I just want the notebook to look pretty.
Speaking of color coding, though, I feel like we have this big topic sheet that we all use to collaborate on the podcast with all of our different great ideas and topics, and like we can all just like interact there and get our thoughts in a row there. And I'd like to get back to the fact that Tay deleted it again.
Yes,
For
not
a
once,
second time.
but twice.
This is the second time.
Hey,
So,
the other
I
beautiful
was
thing
unaware.
about this is, no, Tay, you do not get to speak yet. You lost that
This was
privilege.
Tay's big whoopsie. Tay be's quiet now. That was bad English.
It's okay. I stuttered this whole front half of the episode.
And also, you weren't paying attention in class, so that's why it was bad English.
I was the teacher. Oh, Tori
both
wasn't
of you,
paying attention.
both of you weren't doing good.
Yeah.
So I meander downstairs. Time to add all of my ideas from the week to the podcast topic sheet. Well, here we go. Oh, I don't see it. Huh. Let me type in the subtitle name for this document, which is called Tay is a stupid fucking idiot who deleted the first podcast topic sheet. And what do you know? Now that the document titled Tay is a stupid fucking idiot was deleted. That's so strange.
It's pretty
and
poetic,
what's beautiful about it is, hey, Tay, where's the podcast topic sheet? ... I deleted it. I thought you guys would keep it because I shared it. The exact same situation as the first one. It's
Yep.
literally the exact thing.
I don't learn from my mistakes. When will you learn this?
Oh, really?
That's a bit-
I wasn't obvious.
okay.
That
Yeah.
can be your 2021 New Year's resolution.
Yeah,
is
to
start
not
learning
delete
from
the
your
topics
mistakes.
sheet.
Well, I was gonna go more in general and like better yourself, but sure, if you can not delete the topic sheet for a year,
Let's start fucking small after
start
2020.
bite size on this one. Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to add to my favorite topic sheet and collaborate with my two good pal. Wait, where is it?
Can I put a nice little footnote on this and say that I got the sheet back by contacting Google, and the good person at Google helped me get it back?
Yeah, her name was Google Lisa. She was really nice.
Yes, very nice.
What did you have to send them?
I don't want to talk about it.
What'd you have to do to get that sheet back from the internet's dead cold clutches?
Tyler, that's a breach of my privacy. I don't.
What'd you have to do? Did you have to?
Can you cut this out of
Mr.
the?
Google, I'm
cut-
so sorry, but I need something back from the dead.
Can you cut this out of the podcast? I'll tell you, but you need to cut it out of the podcast.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I had to send him feet pics. It's pretty.
Hopefully, this will be a good enough offering as you're just twirling your toes in front of your webcam.
And then you just hear spread the toes wider.
I didn't have my nails painted or anything, but then Lisa Google was like, "Nah, that's not gonna cut it. Go paint your nails right now." And I was like, "Okay."
Make your feet webbed, you little piggy.
No, and then Google Lisa said, hey, you know the Google color code where the G is like red and the O is blue and then the O is yellow? I want you to color code your feetsies like that. Paint them like Google for me.
Yeah, they do. Google employees, this isn't talked about nearly enough, but they do undergo a sort of brainwashing transformation, a sort of rebirth into the new tech world they're going to be spending eternity in. And they do all have to change their names to like Google Lisa and Google Jeff.
Yeah.
And
Like legally, it's on their
yeah.
ID.
And they all have extreme fetishes around Google the brand.
Yes.
So it's like whatever they liked before, they're like, peg me, but with a Google dildo or whatever.
Peg me, but with the Google Smart Hub. I want it to tell me how much is left on my kitchen timer while it's just rammed inside my rectum.
Repeat after me, Google. I'm a stupid idiot. You're a stupid idiot.
And whenever
You
they
are a stupid
like,
idiot.
you know, if a Google employee is driving home and they saw like a horrible car accident and they keep seeing it in their head, they're like, oh, I'm trying to delete my search history. Wish I'd seen that in incognito mode.
That's a lame joke, but it's a
That
good
is-
one.
That's absolutely lame.
Would you take advantage of that if you could delete your memory like that? I don't think I would, because even the bad memories reminds me that I like have a memory to begin with. You know?
I don't know. I'm really efficient at just kind of doing a wipe.
Tyler's got he's got a good way of going like,
That didn't happen.
I choose regardless of your facts, I choose to believe that didn't happen. And then he firmly plants his flag on that island.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I can see that for sure.
But you can't fault me because I wiped my memory of it.
No, Tyler, you
think we
convinced
can.
yourself, even though you do still remember it, you've just also lied to yourself enough to convince yourself, oh, no, I don't remember that. Even though I can picture it, I don't remember it.
If there's anything that I've learned in my AP psychology class is that you can't actively repress memories. Like you
can.
can't.
And I do.
No, you can't.
You don't. You lie to yourself.
Which just means you're delusional, not repressing a memory.
Yeah, we'll work on that later.
No, I can clear my search history in my brain. So, like, it's like Memento. It's like that good Nolan movie, Memento, where, like, if someone has evidence and shows it to me, I can maybe try and work backwards and find out what happened. But otherwise, I'm just blissfully unaware, and I wake up and I'm like, oh, shit, there's a fucking dragon tattoo on my stomach. Don't know where that came from. I didn't do that. Tori did that.
You're basically waking up out of a blackout,
Yeah.
but in the
like,
daytime
constantly.
hours. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's unpleasant and bad.
Well, I mean, I guess I am doing drugs, like a lot, but I don't think that has anything to do with it.
no, that's just fun.
Are you suffering from narcolepsy?
What kind of street drug is that? I don't know that nickname.
It's
That's the full title of that Netflix series.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I like
but it's just about people with narcolepsy.
I like Pedro Pascal. He's very good under that big shiny helmet in the Star Wars shows. Hey, speaking of,
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen a single episode.
yeah, no, I'm not going to talk about The Mandalorian, but you both know that Disney is like 2021. We got like 10 Star Wars shows coming out for every minor character we've ever
Yep.
shown in any fucking media.
Yeah, give me Watto.
The only one that I really want to watch is Rogue Squadron, because that's going to have lots of space battles in it, and that's what I'm there for Star Wars, nothing else.
Yeah, but then they're like, oh, y'all want a Boba Fett show? Here it is. You want more Mandalorian? Here it is. Oh, you want the one guy who was in Rogue One that we all liked, but now he got murked? Well, we gave him his own show. Oh, we're going to do another show that's based around the fucking show we already ended.
See,
They're
Tyler's just mad that he's not going to be profiting from all of this.
Yes. Or was asked to be on the production of any of these.
No, I'm just because it's like, guys, I love Star Wars, but like, I'm not gonna watch all of that, guys.
Yeah.
That's too much. You're throwing too much at me, and it's also like, it's made by the Marvel people, so it's following the Avengers formula, and I'm like, God fucking damn it, you guys, you're gonna let Jon Favreau ruin everything.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to make Luke Skywalker make quippy jokes and then have an Infinity Gauntlet somehow. I don't know. But it was in the comic books.
All they have to do is say that Luke Skywalker is actually gay. and then there's no more fan base anymore.
You're right.
I just don't want that many Star. That's too much. Like there gets to be a point where it's like, yeah, the first couple Fast and Furious movies, super dope, loved that shit. But then it's like, now it's not even about racing anymore. Like
it's about watching Vin Diesel be a big tough boy. What's wrong with that, Tyler?
There
It's
can be
film,
too much
okay?
of a good thing. We've reached the critical mass in Star Wars where it's now too much of a good thing.
But that would assume that what we have right now has all been good things, which clearly is not the case.
I mean, that's just what fucking Star Wars fans think because they're all fucking nitpicky assholes who are never pleased. They're going to find a way to be mad at literally everything.
You're right. I don't know. I just like the space battles a lot, and I wish there was just more of that and less of the cool laser swords with the space magic. I don't care.
I would say I'm completely the opposite. I want more lightsaber shit. Give me all of the lightsabers, none of the space cars. I don't like them.
I love the space car fights.
They don't go vroom vroom.
Hey, have y'all watched a Fast and Furious movie recently?
I have not seen a single one, and you should probably assume that.
The last
Yeah.
one that I saw was Tokyo Drift.
Hey, Tori.
And that shit slapped.
Hey, I thought the same thing. I rewatched Tokyo Drift, Tori.
Oh no,
You want-
don't do this to me.
Tori, I'm about to ruin your entire
No.
childhood.
Are we canceling it?
Please don't.
Tokyo Drift fucking sucked.
No, I
It
refuse
sucked
to believe it.
major ass. There were like 3 driving scenes, and it was the definition of like, this is white savior man in Japan.
Oh, no.
He comes in, and everyone loves him because he's white, and we love that about him. He's our hero. It's got a few driving scenes, and then the main character, I sat rewatching it like, I wish he died in a car crash. I wish the world
Dear
would have
God.
taken him instead. Because the dude sucked at it. Like, he was doing this southern accent the entire time. The best part, neither of his parents had that accent. It was fucking
That's
beautiful.
true. That's true. Neither of his parents had that, and he's sitting there just southern as all get up. Just because I think it seemed like, whoa, a southern, just a small boy from down south, all the way in big Tokyo, man.
Also, it's really disgusting to watch because it was like, oh, what's the prize for winning this race? And then this girl walks out just like, the prize is me.
Yeah, that was in the era of that kind of
icky.
shit.
You're dating someone. What? You are not object to be won?
That's disgusting.
It's like, and that's when you
Yeah.
know that
I'm
like,
not gonna watch it again, so I didn't need to know that. I could have had this memory of like, oh, it was cool drifting and like Tokyo is a cool setting, but instead you have to be like, it's some white savior, problematic towards women.
Well,
just
that's how
ruin it.
I love rewatching movies and being like, oh yeah, not a single woman was on the production set. Like, not at all. Because anyone would have looked at that and been like,
Maybe
Yeah.
we shouldn't do that.
hey, you know the scene where the woman is dating this other guy, but then the man does win big race, and she says, oh, now I'm a prize. You can take me as your trophy and drive off and finger me in the passenger seat.
Is that the adult equivalent of like the girls having crushes on the fastest runner in school? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I suppose that that's when they grow up. They then like when the boys go vroom vroom real quick.
Mhm.
But
the best vroom vroom boy.
yeah, the best vroom vroom boy, and that, damn. So wait, reversely of that, are guys who are really into cars the guys who never got to be the fastest runner in school, and they've just been chasing that high ever since?
Probably.
They didn't win the mile run. They give off big mile run loser energy. That's why I don't give a shit about cars. I won the mile run.
They suck during the pacer.
Yeah. They couldn't keep up with me. I don't even need a car at this point. I just run that fucking fast.
Your body's a fucking machine, T.
Ultimately, did you guys like gym class in school growing up?
When they let me play fucking capture the flag, hell yeah.
I Loved
Yeah,
it.
I think overall, I think I had a good time in gym class.
I was talking about this the other day because I saw this thing on Twitter where someone was like, gym class is blah, 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 and like dodgeball is a horrific sport. And like, yeah, what am I supposed to do when the bullies go in and they're trying to like aim at your head and they're throwing really hard? And then someone replied, did you try dodging?
With like a Goku smirk. Yeah, I saw that. It was great.
Like,
It's like if you're gonna fucking bitch about that now, like it's how some people say like, there's a certain amount of bullying that people need to become fully functioning adults.
I don't know about that
yeah,
one, Chief.
there is. There absolutely is.
Yeah, I'm not saying like they need to break your arms and shove your face in dirt or something. I'm just saying there's a small amount of being teased that is required to develop
Okay.
into a fully functioning adult. That's the same thing. You got to take a rubber ball right to the fucking dome, or you're not gonna be.
You gotta break your glasses and look like a big dork in order to like move on from your adolescence.
Yeah, you got to be crawling around on the ground feeling like you're fucking Velma.
From Scooby-Doo. Yeah. Do you guys ever have like any injuries in gym class?
Broke my glasses so many times.
I caused the injuries.
I blacked out for a couple of seconds while playing dodgeball. Because
okay,
I
that's
was
not an injury, I don't think.
It,
Did
it
you
was
just like huddle in the corner?
No,
and
no,
then you
I
fell
was
asleep?
actively participating, and I went for a really cool jumping throw at someone. But when I came back down, my foot landed on another ball that was rolling like from behind me, and I slipped off of it, and my head went ba-bap right off the wooden floor of the gym. I don't remember what happened for a couple of seconds, and then
Holy
I
shit.
woke up.
Holy shit, I just remembered I did have an injury in gym class. So in middle school, it would have been 7th grade, they start teaching you how to use exercise equipment in a weight room.
Uh-oh.
At least at mine they did.
Uh-oh.
And you have like a partner that you're like spotting for or whatever. And my partner was doing like the leg lifting thing, and I was just trying to like rest, and I went and like leaned against it, and my pinky got sucked into the fucking spinning wheels and shit on the machine, and it like ripped my nail off and crunched my pinky. It
okay.
didn't break the bone, I don't think, anyway. But then as I was walking down to the nurse's office, all of a sudden, like, everything sounded like I was underwater, and I just, like, my cone of vision just started getting smaller and smaller, and I was, like, sweating, and I was like, what's happening? What's happening? And then I was in the nurse's office, and so there was a little bit there where I was, like, out of it.
I carried Tori into the nurse's office. I was so
Tyler
brave.
carried me, yeah. Just with one hand.
Do you have anemia?
I don't like anime.
I don't.
That's
I'm
not
really
what I
into that.
said.
Yeah, no, I don't really watch anime.
My Hero Anemia. I've heard about it.
That's good.
I was just talking about this where like you need at some point in your life you need to have like some kind of sport that you do. Even if you're not like super athletic, you need to be involved in a type of sport, or you need to participate in gym class, because I was seen as a big old nerd in middle school, and
Glad that
nobody wanted
changed.
to talk to me. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Anywho, I was seen as a big old nerd, but then we got to gym class, and then
I was the hyper-masculine Chad.
yeah, I was the chat. No, Tori will know the person I'm talking about, but I'll bleep it right here. It was
Yeah.
yeah. So
Uh-oh.
dude's been built like a brick shit house since he was like 5 years old.
Dude came out of the womb chiseled. Like
Yeah,
a god.
I know the archetype of person you're talking about.
Yeah. So he was cool, and I was a nerd. But then we ended up on the same like dodgeball team or opposite dodgeball team, and we were playing, and then we got along simply because it was like a competitive nature.
yep,
And then I
yep.
wasn't seen as the big nerd by him. Because as long as you try, you don't have to be good, which I was. I did beat him, by the way.
Oh,
But you just
okay.
have to try.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So-
Like, because if you're cowering in the corner from a dodgeball, you're painting a giant target.
You
on
really
you.
are. I understand
if you're
that.
doing a bad job, but you're out there just taking balls off the dome, like left and right, you're just getting smoked, sent out, and then back in. At least you're gonna gain the respect.
I'm sure you know a thing or two about getting balls to the dome, but anyway,
You're gonna get respect, and then I did turn into the bully because I remember in high school we were playing the people we had a split gym, so like it was always organized like half the class, like while the other half is doing something, the other half is on the top track, like you got to do a certain number of laps and then you switch, and they were playing dodgeball on the bottom portion while I was up on the top on the track with my friend, and then a dodgeball came up to us, and then I was like, hey, do you think I can hit that nerdy kid on the bleachers from here? And my friend always gives me piss poor advice. I don't know why I listen to him to this day. And he was like, you should try hitting him. And I was like, that's a really good idea. I should try it. And then I just wound up and hucked that thing from the top track where he was like, I was outside of his peripheral, so he couldn't see me at all. And it was just it was just a fucking laser right to the side of his head. And it was so perfect. It was so perfectly shot that his glasses flew off his face and like away. Like they flew like 20 feet away from him. And
Was it
it was the funniest
unbelievable
sight
piece
because
of
it just
shit.
hit him, and it was like watching a sack of potatoes drop, just like fall.
It's like you just fucking dropped a deer from 20 yards or whatever. Okay, was it one of those throws that as soon as you released it and you heard it like zoom, like out of your hand, and you saw the trajectory, did all of a sudden your heart sink and you went, oh, I expected to miss?
Yeah, I was trying to do like a warning shot, like, oh, this is gonna be funny. And then it was just like, as soon as I released it, it was like, that might have been too hard. Full glasses fly across the gym.
Please tell me that it was one of those balls that when you hit someone with it, it goes boom.
Yeah. It was rubber, which was even worse.
Oh my
Yes.
God, those hurt so much more than the gator skin
Perfect.
balls.
Perfect.
Yeah, no.
Oh my
but
God.
the second I knew it was about to connect, because like Tori said, like as soon as you throw it, you're like, oh, that's gonna connect. That's
straight
right
down
there.
Main Street right there, pal.
Like as soon as it was about to hit him, I just fucking dipped. Like I went back.
Okay, I
and,
had a
like,
follow-up question, which was going to be, did you go down and apologize and say I didn't mean to, or did you just leave?
I just left so he didn't see who threw it.
He
Oh
probably
my
carries
God.
that with him.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. Like who the fuck?
And I don't
threw
mean like
that?
carries it with him like armor. I mean carries it with him like depression.
Like
He's
emotionally.
like ducking and weaving at every second of the day. Like he just hears like a, and he ducks.
Or he hears like the ping of the rubber ball like off in a distance because kids are playing, and he just like gets a full PTSD shock.
Ever since that day, he got rid of his regular glasses and got like those sports prescription glasses that are like goggles that like tighten
And they
around the back
tie
of your head.
around. No, yeah, no.
And he
so
wears them every day to his job in Cincinnati.
anyway, moral of the story: try at dodgeball, and then I won't throw a rubber ball at you from the bleachers.
Or if you see Tyler, duck immediately.
Duck immediately.
Even if you don't see Tyler, duck immediately.
Maybe you should try dodging.
So something similar happened to me where I was the one who was in this unfortunate position of getting beaned by a ball. But it wasn't the head on my shoulders. So
It was the
hey,
penis.
Tay. Hey, Tay. Listen.
yes.
Was it the head of your penis?
Yes, it was the head of
was
my
it
penis.
was
Way
the
to
tip of the
break down the
penis.
joke, guys. Good job.
It was the pee-pee.
So I was in soccer one year because I wanted to join my friends because everyone was in soccer, and then we were all in swimming. And I always had no sports in the spring.
At least
So-
you picked the two coolest sports.
I did pick the coolest sports.
Hey, soccer
so-
is dope as fuck now. I'll say
Yeah.
it. Soccer's dope as fuck.
I was really bad at soccer, like being a fielder. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just be a goalie. All I have to do is prevent the ball from getting in this big net. That's easy enough.
That should be simple, right?
Yeah.
Cut to a montage of Tay just getting smoked with soccer balls.
So on the first day, like we're not even assigned to teams yet. It's like tryouts, right? To see if you get put on varsity, junior varsity, or the dog shit team. Spoiler alert, I made the dog shit team. But it was the most fucking fun I ever had in the sport.
Tay only made, like, Tay was actually good, but, like, guys, we have a really special guest here for the tryouts. They're going to be helping us in the goalie tryouts, Cristiano Ronaldo. Tay just getting fucking decked, and Ronaldo is just, are you going to cry? Huh? You going to cry?
Piss your pants.
Going to piss your pants?
Spits on you.
This was during the tryouts, and it was like not even doing a tryout task. I was just in the goalie, like blocking shots with my friends. And this one senior kid off in my left hand peripheral vision was just trying out his cornering skills. Like he wasn't even expecting me to see him do anything. And he just fucking wailed on this thing. And it was like
a perfect corner.
Yes, if we were filming in like 60 frames per second, I noticed this ball at frame 59 before it hit me. Right in my fucking dick.
Like just enough time for your brain to go foot, and then you got hit.
Yeah, and it came at such an angle where it ricocheted off of me in like a V acute angle where it came from one way and went completely in a perfect like acute angle in a different direction, and I fucking fell. My eyes closed, I fell, and I was on the ground. And
Or did you cower?
I did cower, yes. But it didn't deter me from playing soccer that year. I have some really good stories from that year, actually. Our coach was a guy from Kenya.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
No,
It was
no.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
It was a guy from Kenya, and he had some fucking buck-ass stories that I'm still not sure to this day if he was just fucking with us or not, because he had some pictures to like kind of back some of this shit up. So since his dad was like super wealthy, he lived in a mansion, and we're like, no, you don't. He's like, here, I have pictures. And he showed us his phone, and it was this fucking gigantic ass mountain where the scaffolding looked like twigs, and there was like taxidermied elephants and shit all around. We're like, this is your house, Larry? He's like, yes, it's my house.
Why is he coaching soccer then? Is it like a Will Ferrell, like a kicking and screaming situation where he got in trouble and now he's got to coach the youth soccer team?
I think he was just in America to like get a new job or like pursue his dreams of being a soccer coach, and like this is like one of his starting roles or something. But he
That's a bold, like, you hear a lot of things, but I want to move to America for a better life, like, but you don't often hear, my dream is to be a soccer coach. I'm gonna go to America and start
In
at
America? That's like the worst place to be a coach.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure of his story, but he was the coolest fucking dude. His name obviously wasn't Larry, but since he realized that Midwesterners can't pronounce his real name, he's just like, just call me Larry.
You could have just
Like,
said
"You got it,
Americans. We wouldn't have even tried.
bud." Yeah. Since we were the dog shit team, we got away with a lot of shit. There was one day where we were just skirmishing, practicing in our fucking dog shit field.
And you had an epic comeback against the bully team, and you won state, and everyone cheered, and you were the bad news, or the terrible news Tigers.
The good kick McGee's.
The crappy Cardinals. Anyway, and we were just practicing, doing drills or whatever, and one of the kids went, "Man, Larry, it would sure be fun if we had Gatorade and donuts right now." And Larry went, "Okay, I would be right back." And he got in his car and fucking left, and we were just alone at practice for the next 10 minutes. We're like, did he actually like do it? There's no way. He went to go like get gas or something, right? And he came back with like 3 dozen donuts and a whole shit ton of Kool-Aid for us. And we're like, oh, fuck yeah.
So he's not really trying to form an athlete's body to be a perfect machine for the sport of soccer. What he's trying to do is give a bunch of preteens diabetes.
Yes, exactly.
Man, Larry's a shitty guy.
There was also
He's a fun guy, just a bad you shouldn't listen to his health advice.
There was also a day where we were coming home from an away game, which we obviously lost, and we were just like, Larry, tell us stories about Kenya. Like, tell us about, how you grew up and everything. He's like, well, I could tell you about the time I killed a lion with my bare hands. We're like, what the fuck? No, you didn't. He's like, yeah, it's a coming-of-age story in Kenya. I had to rip out the heart of a lion.
I think he was
Not a
bullshitting
goddamn
with
shot. He's fucking lying. You guys are a bunch of stupid Midwesterner kids, and if you're like someone from another country, I bet they do crazy things there that we would never do here.
See, the thing is, the pictures he had on his phone, like, validated.
You know how easy it is for me to Google right now? Just a
Google
lion.
Larry kill lion and see what comes up. Just sort of see what that's looking like.
Did you mean Larry King lion? I got an interview of Larry King and Snoop Lion, now known as Snoop Dogg.
That's what it was. You
Yes, that's what
misheard.
it
You
was.
were filled to the brim with donuts and Kool-Aid.
You were having a diabetic shock moment.
And I'll never forget his pep talks before and after every game, because I think everyone on that team is like, yeah, we're dog shit. We're just here to have fun. And Larry took this to heart. Yeah, Larry took this to heart and just tried to hype us up just to have a good time. And he would always refer to us as my boys. So he'd be like, my boys, my boys. I want you to go out there and I want you to have a good time.
I want you to rip their hearts out like I did with
Yes,
this
that's
guy did
actually
to the
what he
nine.
said once after
And then-
the story.
And then he just misquotes. Like, he just wildly, he's like, fully inflated balls, big brains, can't lose.
Well, I mean, Tori got real mad at me once at baseball. I
Tell me
still
about
remember
this.
that. Tori got real mad at me because
Remind me.
I tried to jump in front of him to make a way better catch than he ever could. And then the ball bounced and it hit right at the top of the metal point on his hat. And it gave him a
my
big
God.
owie.
Oh my
And
god!
Tori was pissed at me.
Because you were
fucking
you were
pissed.
trying so hard, pal. No one needed you to try and be a fucking hero. I was like, I got it. Calling
Yeah,
the ball.
no, I was trying to fuck with you. I was trying to
Sure.
just jump in front of you and fuck with you.
You were trying to look cool for all the fucking babes that were there to watch.
And it just perfectly hit Tori in his big, stupid noggin.
Uh-oh.
And then he got mad at me.
My 2 cents on Little League Baseball. I think it was some of the worst summers of my life that I did that. I hated that shit
No,
so
it was the
much.
best time. I got
Was
to
the-
injure Tori, and it was extremely funny.
See, that's your story. My story is hanging out in the outfield picking dandelions.
Yeah, that's because you were the worst player on the team.
It's because I didn't want to fucking be there.
Yeah, what were you, right field? I bet you were right
Yeah,
field.
I was right field, outfield.
That's where you stick the worst players.
Right field is where the worst players go. And
Oh,
the
no
worst part
shit.
about it, Tay, is that your dad was coaching, so you should have been like,
You should have been left field at least.
Nope.
At least left field. But no, your dad just fully was like, yep. Yeah, tastes bad. Right field.
Tay's real slow, too much donuts and Kool-Aid.
But when it's me and Tori, I can injure him. So I can be the Chad, and Tori's a little virgin.
Oh.
Tyler, you know that's not fucking true, dude. I've had so much fucking sex.
Oh, yeah?
Did I hit you with the
Yeah.
baseball? Yes or no?
Yeah.
You think you've had sex, Tori? Name every girl.
Okay, Google Lisa. Jennifer.
Man, what should we transition to? Oh shit. We don't have a topic sheet,
Yes,
so
we
I don't
do.
know
We
what
got
to
it back.
transition into because Tay deleted the topic
got
sheet.
it
So
back,
now
you piece of
we
shit.
have no way of just transitioning into something because Tay wiped the topic sheet.
God
It's
damn it, Tay.
there. It's there.
Hey, so I got one thing for Tori here that I'm gonna pull up for him because
You can't. There is no tool to measure the disappointment when you didn't end that with swing.
Yes. Yeah. There's
No,
It was like
I wish-
was a classic Tyler
I
build up
had
to a sword watch.
no. Here's the thing: is I had a link, everything prepared on the topic sheet, and then Tay ruined it.
No, you didn't. God damn it.
I'm sorry, but like without a topic sheet, I don't have any sword watches for you because it's Tay's fault.
Tay ended sword watch prematurely.
No,
It
don't
was
put
still
that
a-
on me.
It was still
Don't
a
put that on
babe
me.
in its cradle.
I fucking love Swordwatch.
I would just love to know how to pivot, but since I don't have a topic sheet to look at and find something, I just can't do that. All right, I have something here for Tori that is a review, a Google review of the high school that he went to.
Oh, cool. Fun.
Oh no!
So
Please do not say the name of the high school.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to say the name of the high school. I'm not a fucking idiot
Why would it matter now?
because
That's true.
I don't know. I'm still not going to say it. Now, imagine
No, say it. Give the address.
Imagine every single word in this review spelled incorrectly. And I'm not kidding. It's about every single fucking word that is spelled so incorrectly because Tori went to what is known as the dumb people high school.
Which is weird because it was like an IB school. So it was like it had high goals, but it was like an IB school, but it was also the highest teen pregnancy rate in the States.
Which
so-
is weird because, like, I came from there and I'm not fucking stupid.
Well, Tori can't read.
Which is weird. I only knocked up like 3 bitches with all the sex I had.
I mean, it's... Yeah, IB also, like, it means, like, nothing. Like, they just got the accreditation because they were like, we need something to make the school
We'd like
seem
to be
better.
IB. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Does anyone take the classes? No, because this...
Can anyone pronounce what IB stands for? Not a chance. They're all illiterate, every single one of them.
This is a review from Robert of the high school Tori went to.
Please, is there a last name?
No.
Damn it.
Is there a last initial?
No. One
Is
star.
there a phone number?
Okay, fuck yourself. 1 star. And again, everything spelled bad. Just so bad.
Yes, Tori?
Sorry, is there a year?
3 years ago. Worst people here ever. The teachers wouldn't let you go to the bathroom. You would have to stay 5 minutes after or before. I would recommend parents to find a diff high school for their children, and case managers wouldn't help with anything. There's not a period, but I'm going to stop.
Yeah.
Because the fact that they have to mention that the high school has case managers tells you everything you need to know.
Yeah.
Now, you said it was completely spelled incorrectly. Can you read it verbatim?
Give us a little taste of that unfiltered shit.
Worst people her ever. The teachers wouldn't let you go to the bathroom.
Nice.
You would have to stay 5 min after or before. I would recommend parents.
That's about as much as I can take of
Yeah,
that.
no, that's
I'm
fine.
Wow.
not kidding. Everything is spelled wrong.
That-
Everything is spelled wrong.
That feels like a kid wrote that.
Yeah, well, no, it's just a kid who went to this high school because it's a bad high school and they didn't learn how to read. I went to the elitist high school.
And also, Tyler, we weren't necessarily thought of as the dumb high school. We were thought of as the poor high school.
No, you were also just dumb.
What does that mean, Tyler?
It means they were a bad high school that has case managers because everyone's so dumb. Okay, moving on. Case managers wouldn't help with anything. If it was serious and they don't listen to you, if you have a problem with teachers or children and a other lady gets in I don't even know what this is supposed to be. Gets involved, maybe violent, when she is not even your case manager, and they don't even like to see who is testing or not, and every single fucking day they call your parents if you are not in class or if you are not working in other room, and the nurses do
God.
not like to check attendance to see if you are out of town or if you are sick and you need a doctor's note every single fucking time you miss school, and the teachers that wouldn't let you go to the bathroom, is Carolyn Gue. She is a physical science teacher, and they like to change the test than what is on the study review.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, wow. So I like how they somehow are getting in fights at a high school with both teachers and children somehow.
and the nurses and they somehow and the case managers, and they somehow think it's everyone else's fault. It's not their fault. It's everyone else's fault.
You know what I hate? Every single time I just didn't feel like going to class, the goddamn teachers would call my parents.
It's fucking
Unreasonable bullshit.
God
and
damn
then
it.
if you miss school, they ask for a doctor's note. What the fuck?
Where am I going to find a fucking doctor?
And also, the physical science teacher changes the test than what is on the study review.
Okay, that's the most egregious thing here.
I just love that they added, this was total stream of consciousness. There is not one period, not one comma, not one even double space to show like a sentence break. There's nothing. It's just stream of consciousness. I fucking hate this school. It fucking sucks.
That's got to be like a super senior who's just pissed.
Mm-hmm. I don't think there's any other type of person who could have written this.
But here's the thing, is I was going to put together a nice review of high schools that we all went to. Mm-hmm. And when I was looking at the high school my girlfriend went to, I had a moment and just, I didn't have it in me anymore. I couldn't look at any more reviews, and I can never do another Google review again because I'm nothing. My girlfriend is now going to leave me for her ex because her ex left a review of their high school.
Oh,
and now,
man.
Yes.
now he's a local guide.
Oh, no!
Damn.
Her ex-boyfriend is a local guide on
You got Google
reviews.
reviewed cucked.
Dude,
How am I supposed to live up to that? I can't even
can't.
look at her anymore. Every time we have sex, I know she's thinking of, wow, he left a really good review of the local McDonald's. I'm gonna get cucked by this superior man.
Say local guide. Please.
Yeah, say local guide.
Say the word out loud.
Local guide.
Yeah, it hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah.
He's a superior man in every single way, shape, and form. He has over 150 reviews.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do?
You're supposed to thank him for his service.
This man's working with not only a great title and a lot of reviews and a lot of time on his hands, but also probably a superior penis.
Well, that's given. He's a local guide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do I do? What do I do?
There's nothing you can do. It's an open and shut case.
Do I have to break up with her and be like, I know you belong with him?
No, because you're too much of a pathetic little freak to break up with her. You have to fucking take it like the good little sub you are until she eventually leaves you.
Wait, maybe I become a local guide.
Fuck off, Tyler.
And now we start the training montage of you doing Google reviews.
Tay just like wiping sweat from my forehead as I'm typing.
And it's you, like, you're like typing and then you have to like go back through it. Like, you see that Grammarly hasn't pulled out anything wrong, and then you're like, this will never do, and you go back and delete every period and comma.
Yeah, I have to spell intentionally just poorly, like I'm doing WPM tests. Everything is fucking wrong, but it was fast, and Tay just looks over at me, gives me a thumbs up.
It's like 1,000 words per minute, but they're all wrong.
And then it's like, have you been to that restaurant? No, I haven't. Let's go.
You go to the Little Caesars review, you just leave 1 star. Fuck this place, enter, move on.
I'd like a mayonnaise sandwich, please.
I have to go back and now leave reviews of every place I've read reviews for and just say, judging by the reviews here, this place sucks. 5 stars. I need to become... If I can't be man enough for her, I need to become the man. I need to become the local guide.
Here's the thing. It's a fun thing to think about. It's completely unattainable and give up.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're a good little bottom. Okay.
And take it from Tyler. If your significant other thinks you're not good enough for them, change everything about yourself until it is.
Tori, I got a review of the high school that I think is going to sit with you in just all of the wrong ways because it's absolutely wrong.
Okay. Of my high school?
Of your high school.
Okay.
The Italian dunkers suck. And that's just wrong. That is just fucking wrong.
Like,
What
is it fine
an
cuisine?
Italian dunker?
It's a piece of bread that's got cheese melted on top, and you dip it in marinara.
Oh, a Bosco stick.
It's
No,
not a stick. It's
an Italian dunker.
It's like half an Italian loaf.
It was called a Bosco stick where I'm from.
Yeah, well, you're from a bad area.
That's not what we're talking about.
You're from a bad place where liquor laws are non-existent.
What is your town ever done for the world?
We have Cray computers.
Line and Kugels.
I don't know. You guys probably sided with the South in the Civil War.
Yeah, our northern town in
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
We're like, yeah, we're here, but fuck them.
Actually, Wisconsin did side with the South in the Civil War, Tay. So
What the fuck are you talking about?
That's just facts, baby.
That's just facts, baby. So you were from a bad town. And
Yes.
I will gladly make fun of the high school Tori went to because I went to the privileged high school where we had computers.
Yeah, because a year before they had just decided to draw lines in our district where they built a brand new high school, and Tyler got to go to the one that was half our town, half the really rich town next to us.
And that's how I gained my incredible wealth.
That's how you gained your incredible ego.
Yes, absolutely. I will slander Tori's high school all day, every day, because Tori got a bad education, and that's why he can't read, and that's why Tori's dumb as shit. Tori, you don't have to speak. We all know it. But as soon as you say the chicken poppers or the Italian dunkers suck, that's when it gets personal.
That's when Tyler's going to put his hand on your chest and let you know that that's just a false statement that you've made.
That's fucking wrong, okay? It's just wrong. The honey mustard sauce during the school lunch was fucking incredible. It's the best honey mustard sauce I've ever had.
So it kind of baffles me that they left a food review of a high school as if to like...
As if the general public can come in for lunch.
Yeah.
They're like, what the fuck, Michelle Obama? These suck.
Can you imagine if you were having school lunch and like the public could come in and just, like an adult goes through and types in their PIN code and everything and gets lunch and like sits down next to you and he was like, yeah, I'm having a shitty day at work. And you're like, I'm 14.
Boss is riding my ass.
At that high school, the case officer would do nothing about it.
Nope, not a thing.
And the test would be different than what is on the study. I love thinking because our school did something where seniors would come in every morning and like walk the track in the gym. Like it was available for senior citizens every morning to get some exercise.
Oh, I
If you're
thought
talking
you meant,
about
like,
high school,
senior students.
you have to fucking specify seniors.
Yeah, I know.
I was gonna say,
realized
if
that
seniors
after.
show up to school every morning, that's kind of the fucking point.
Yeah, but I mean, when I was a senior, I didn't. I would leave and go home to shit and then not come back because I could drive and I wanted to poop in my own toilet.
Cool.
Yeah. I used my cousin was a teacher, so I signed up to be her teacher aide, and I would just text her every morning and be like, I'm not going to be there.
Yeah, that's what seniors do. But anyway, senior citizens could come into the high school, and I would love the just fucking dichotomy of a 15-year-old and then like 8 senior citizens sitting next to them for lunch, and they're all just like, I worked at 3M. Mrs. Stevenson is such a fucking bitch. Yeah, the test was different than the study guide you gave me. God, I fucking hate school.
So do you kids worry about your cholesterol?
I got the Italian dunkers today.
Oh my God, Jimmy said the stupidest thing to me. I haven't thought about my husband in 6 years.
Oh my God, I had sex with Jeremy at that party. My naughty bits haven't worked since '69.
Even better, they just say, "You had sex with Jeremy at the party? I had sex with Jeremy at the party."
He called me a good little gilf.
I ain't no fucking square.
With them dentures out, I can go all the way.
We call that a gum job.
Just for the complete dichotomy, we'll end off on one review from the high school I went to, and you can just see the complete difference. There are so many bullies in the school. I'm surprised people actually like this school. It's so bad. There's some kid named Enter Jock's name here who thinks he's so hot, even though his teeth are jacked up and his hairline is disgusting. Anyway, this school sucks.
Oh
Middle
my
school
God.
was way better.
Oh my
Tyler
God,
Mathieson,
it's beautiful.
local guide.
Yeah, Tyler Mathieson. That sucks.
Oh, fuck. Tay, I am ready to graduate from this podcast.
Absolutely. If you liked our show, go ahead and leave a like, favorite, comment, and or review. Go ahead and subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. It really helps the show out, gets us into curated lists, and, gives us more fuel for the fire. If you leave a comment, we'll read it, and we'll probably riff about it.
Yeah, especially on those podcast platforms, all the podcatchers you love, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, all of the ones you love. Follow us there, leave a star rating or review, and also check out the YouTube channel that goes along with this. That is Shapeless Media. You're bound to find something you like on there.
We have so many videos over on the YouTube channel. Seriously, you should find one thing that you like. And if you want to help the show out even further, then, leaving your ratings and reviews, because those do help a lot. You can help us out monetarily by going to www.poddex.com and using code SWORDWATCH, all one word, at checkout. Now, Poddex, it's the hottest product this Christmas. I was just reading Business Insider the other day, as I'm one to do, and I was reading the Christmas holiday Q4 reports of the hottest gifts, and it was Poddex number 1, iPhone 12 number 2. Yes, pod decks are more popular than the iPhone 12 because they're going to help you with topics, interview questions. They're going to get your podcast in a place where you want it to be. Now, pod decks, code, Swordwatch. Help us help you make a podcast, be successful, be rich like us.
Help us help you by making us rich.
I need another MacBook.
Soon I will be able to tile my bathroom floor with them.
You guys ready for the pod deck last laugh?
Always.
Yep.
Because even if we said we weren't, we have to be.
Legally, we have to do it.
Describe your sense of humor in one word.
Bad.
Like, my sense of humor is like I fucking piss people off because I'm so fucking edgy and shit, and people I do dark humor, and people on Reddit really like it, but the fucking normies at high school, they just don't fucking get it. I'm way too fucking twisted for high school. I can't wait until I graduate and then I can go to Incel U.